Ladies and gentlemen, in this RedGamingTech.com video, we're going to be talking about the iPhone 5 and how the manufacturing of various of its components has been reduced over the last couple of months, and also rumours towards the iPhone 6. So first up is to do with the iPhone 5's display manufacturing. Apparently the orders have been cut in half, which has been cited upon weaker than expected demands in a quote. The display order was targeted from January to March quarter, and this was in conjunction with cuts of other key components, which was in December. Now, it's worth remembering that the iPhone 5 sold extraordinarily well last month, in other words, over the Christmas period. Apple managed to maintain a staggering 53% of smartphone sales in the United States, which is basically the highest the company has ever seen in market share. Now, another point to make is, of course, the fact that, well, we're no longer in the Christmas period. So, while people, of course, a month ago were kind of wondering what the hell to buy little Johnny for his birthday, we've no longer got that. And so, it's worth remembering that sales naturally start to reduce as the Christmas period has diminished and people are trying to recuperate their financial losses and so on. However, this isn't the end of the story. It's also worth remembering that there are fresh rumours regarding the iPhone 6 and its imminent release. It was only of September last year, and that was 2012 of course, that the iPhone 5 came onto the market, and yet there are now rumours the iPhone 6 is being tested internally by Apple. This report springs from the Next Web, who are app developers and claim to have discovered references to iPhone 6.1 and iOS 7 in usage logs from IP addresses from Apple's campus. Now, while this is still completely unconfirmed, it's worth remembering that these identifiers align with Apple's current naming conventions, which refer to the Apple iPhone 5 as the 5.1 and 5.2 in iOS development software. So to say at the moment that this is anything even close to confirmed is folly. We're certainly nowhere near that. But Apple are typically known for extremely long development cycles, and so it's not unfeasible that right now, somewhere in iPhone's top secret laboratories, we are seeing the new iPhones being, well, tested. And if that's the case, what those specifications are for the phone, what CPU they're going to use, what changes to the actual iOS software and so on, that's a complete mystery. We certainly don't know about that yet, and that would just be complete speculation upon my part. Does that mean that you are going to be seeing the iPhone 6 on your shelf in the next couple of months? Probably not. So if you've just got on board an iPhone 5 for Christmas, don't despair. Many iterations of previous iPhones, for example, the iPhone 5 was at the Worldwide Development Conference for Apple, which is also known as the WWDC, and that was back in June. So even if we do see the iPhone 6 debuting this June, it's probably not going to appear until at least December of this year. And that's a complete speculation. It could be far later, of course. That's if the IP rumors are even true. But I wouldn't be surprised if Apple are actually in the process of actually testing this stuff, as I've mentioned before. Generally speaking, their development times are fairly lengthy, which makes sense. As they, generally speaking, manufacturers do tend to plan ahead because obviously it makes sense for their various internal company roadmaps and so on. So anyway, I think that's just about it for this particular video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and at least a little bit more informed. And so if you would like to leave comments up on what you would like to see from your next iPhone purchase, and well, that would be absolutely fantastic. So I'll see you guys around, and take care of yourselves. Bye for now.